Kebi ekra yemfuruma right from 1992 bepem prempre no ane san komo no a eboa yen na etimi edipin yen democracy no enti ena awie yesin konwa ena Wednesday the 9th day of April 2025 in the year of our Lord awie yenna production team na se Ochiremaba ASN chill thank you Yaro ewo MCR me da say Samuel Dingo thank you so much Mana Prek air technician on duty kai na also said Jumedie executive producer eye Berimaba Nana Kunedu Abupra medindi Osikani Frimpong Manso area so yatenase Abusia also said Jumedie eye live on 101.3 Wontumi radio live on Western Diamond Television Afei on our social media platforms no so no and yesunu dwade ne live e afa ho nyina enti no odu eye Facebook eye Western Diamond Television like yen page no nyadaje na cho comment ni nyina na tumu fama ne yen wo wi abomoden kopelink na share ma afofraka enso entimi enya broadcast yi so emfaso we are also live this afternoon on YouTube and also eye Western Diamond Television o subscribe to your channel no a afi na yetimi edi eye enkoba hodo e ho nyina TikTok nso no ye available enso e wo ho for WhatsApp and a text message abra 0248071174 0248071174 ye beje bre na ya kenkan onsem ni nyina enso etimi edi amount ewie enkomo e wo fidua mo ha sei bepacho the fight against illegal mining galamsey Yayina wo kromu ase yehunu eye enkomo a the then eye opposition party a emprempren Ghana for ato aba mo a wo ma form wo government no yete ensam a wo eka ye eba ne galamsey a ye ko a na enenso yehunu de wo mo eka ene yete de wo mo eka ne de wo mo ehwo efa eye wo ko galamsey no kro no a enso eho na awie me sanso asisu dua se President John Dramani Mahama pese nimfie nan a Ghana for de amano no wotwa e wa asumdwemu a ene wo momodin se galamsey a agia tese na gentre han na breso just 3 months into his administration no ene ensuansuwa kwaya wodo a abandada no emaki no as red zones no empremprempe ni kohwe yase some NDC constituency regional executives ana atiasimu a wamo ana eye galamsey no indeed they are really calling the shot enti enei se galamsey kono ebetimi akọ eye awieye pa na se President John Dramani Mahama eden nan esifamo na okrake the hwep no emfa ho ene wo nipa kro a wo cha kwaye no mu anasa wo tensuo nani a wo sai eye kwaye no ene ensuo no beba chaw anopai ene yehunu eye enkomo bi e course between Omar Sanda of Channel 1 TV and afei government spokesperson anampo Felix Kwachofosu na mehwa de ne din ya na kira me papa se wamo a Ghana fo abom humusuo akoto abade amom no enei ye ne no kreto kwanta ya pai wamo a Ghana fo emprempren ya to aba amom a wama form government a wamo edi oman so emfie nan a eda yanimu no kure pe de no kure se ye ka no kure e de a kire Ghana ni na wato santen koto abade ma asafo no saa no kure ne de anya de a wamo e ka bie Felix Kwachofosu in opposition yet in somewhere or Kadifa aya galamsey ho wakanya to understand imposa President Nadan Kwakufuado and Dr. Like Mahmoud Bawumia and afei MPP amanyoko ni nyina na aban ni nyina no wo mu nipa e2 aya galamsey enti se Ghana fo epese ye so galamsey no ano a yanto abantia aya NPP na yanto abama NDC wo ba wo metimi kura de aya na wotwe baako abane all forms of mining and afei galamsey activities in this country na wo de save aya yankwaye no ene ensuansuwa no a galamsey nti ye ho no and then we are bisa yera Felix Kwachi Ofosu ede pa ena enei asesa ede pa ena asesa MCR fire video no to so mame na yentie de din wobi anu ati opposition a enwom a woto eye enwom a na ehyenkuran emaga na ni ne da so se wamunya tumi no a wamu eba be kunde atia galamse ankasa no ene enwom ni nyina no asesa wonga kam yentia o se ene yentimi set deadlines and timelines emfa ma eye the fight against galamse entino magana ni bia no mfa ebre ento so se ebre we die as President John Mahama ni NDC etimi etu galamse ase e wo Ghana ha se kwa chofosu enum asem ni o se you can't set timelines or deadlines. It is a lifelong battle. Galamse ekono ene we hunu se a lifelong battle na yentimi emfa mre nto so se ene abayu ba ye bosome yensanie ye hunu de wo ye bia efa eye galamse ekono ho na emom no eye de ene aba betena ebeche ye pansa yatimi ako e de tia illegal mining galamse ya emprempren ene ye pegasa enkomo no entino galamse fight you can't set deadlines. It is a lifelong battle. Kwachi Ofosu. But of a video no tumu mame. Na wamo ente nenkano. Wamo entie minister at the presidency or communicating with President John Dramani Mahama. Na dapa na emprempre adedi. Enti se yatuomaimu na in opposition. Uwa dia woka in government also. Uwa dia woka. Ani na etoje Ghana for that. Adano ada yeto santene. Eko to abano. Entino yanko tie.
Bodies are restored.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be.
By which time we can say our water bodies are restored.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity.
By which time we can say our water bodies are restored.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that we cannot guarantee that people will stop wanting to do galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do galamsey and actually starts doing it, it is the duty of the state to fight it. So to the extent that humans are such that they will always want to go and do something contrary to the law, we must remain eternally vigilant. What matters is that people see demonstrable commitments to fighting it. So that today, if you are engaging galamsey or I'm engaging galamsey, okay, we will be stopped by the government and action will be taken against. Right. I think that is what people want, rather than limiting yourself to say, oh, in 2 months I will fight galamsey. I'm not sure that is a.
By which time we can say our water bodies are restored. Galamsey has ended.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that we cannot guarantee that people will stop wanting to do galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do galamsey and actually starts doing it.
Anna Oten Kano. Kill Ben I will pick it from a yes our conversation ya a course so and rather our channel 1 TV eso. Da bena kwatio for suhunu say galamsey kono yentimi fa emre ento so nkase emre wei abawe ba ye bosome miensane ese wotimi eko okono diru baabi na momo no eye de ene aba betina wo man nyina ne hia emre na yetimi ade ako da ben na NDC amanyokuo no ehunu saa ade se galamsey no aba be ye ade a akekere ye kon a ene ye be hia emre pa na ye de to ase ene mo ana won be gina ye pra river yimu a river prayer da hai eye press conference ene mo ana wo ka se ene Ghana for Ebufu MPP aban no na December 7 2024 no wamo encall a state of emergency on President Nadan Kwakufuado and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and in fact the new patriotic party esansa galamsey kono wawa ntimi anko nyamwa entino ade na see ye an idea pa na esintia and 3 months into your government galamsey no and they are doing it with impunity. And found in the pa and your original ocean and your yaban aba, you two, your sense, and some hunusa. And I'm to no moody. da be ro mu hunu ye. And we are throwing a challenge to President John Dramani Mahama say asem na dance ye ni hu a ye twa asem no wa bi de ya dance ye me say adanse be na chain de awowi na hemfo aye no wo say NDC MP Oscar Oforila bi tu galamsey enei wasai tanwanwa eye forest reserve no enti ye kanesu enti as a serious government enya rhetorics enya kasa hunu ni dede hunu ana pesa wo yede gu Ghana fo asomu no sa dance die wei anke ho na se wo hya ase afiri na minister no kra de na no ye mmobo na hwina no pe elembele ho a ye tu galamsey ama government school e wo ho da no adom to us say excavated de akosi wo ye tu school na se ade ensem hunu nie baby aduru we need to speak truth to power and abai me o kire ne so be kan asem na aka no kra de a kire no ye ba betamo ene ye ka won ko bie nsawa mu won ko bie eye secondary prisons baby a prison wo bia won ko bie because ye nya de a ye kan anu atum nne aka anu atum okena wo man ne da chinti ene nei ye kontra ntokwai na ye te wo ye hwe han ama excavators enam Ghana kwantimpo so a ekoyen forest reserve mu aban bia banti ene ye nyina ye tie gumu na ye kwa akoye ye nsai kwaye ni nyina. We are not sitting down, we are not sitting aloof, we will not sit on the fence. Never mono ye kanu credit akira ban ne say why serious wama actions nya more than the unnecessary rhetorics ne dede no awoye no. And that was a Felix Kwachu Fosu. Me ba cha utie me de bo video foforo bi so de amaw. Na wo man Ghana hwe ye mpe no kreka. Deputy Minister for the Interior Ebenezer Oklete Telabi on Joy News and ye bisa na sembi say and this yaban mo opposition na mo say Adanko Akufuado atire Aisha wana oye galamsey na nana ya osafo maafo akoka se ya prosecute Aisha wana na ye jeli no a enya de fa so bia bebre o man Ghana enti mo se MPP aban no ebo musuo nana ya osafo maafo asem o kan no eye musuo a ye nti bi o memo aseda ene mo baaye mo interior minister no honorable Muntaka Mubarak say ene wo ye foreign national wo ye hoho na ye kire se wo tu galamsey o memu ha ye hie ho fa unko gina eye emra no eno ase ye deport ko krom na de o manfo de be ye no wo mo emfa enyo wei eye de ye de e ko de atia galamsey e wo memu ase under a so called party a wo bo bi subu in opposition se anamo a wo tu nyina ne nya na papa no mo baba ababe so eye illegal mining na no ama Ghana fo enso asum adwen yarofa eye honorable Ebenezer Oklete Telabi conversation eto so mabe ojo ne live on Western Diamond Television me ba cho you asum na tie enkomo a deputy interior minister ebo de oka nyina ne se hwe ene ya yekasai Ghana ye prisons no cannot accommodate foreign nationals ya be arrest wo mo ya prosecute wo mo. Can you imagine this? There's a prisons in nya papa ya bo ataso ya bo ape so enti the nei wo ko to galamsey now ya Chinese we China ni ana wo free krovo froso ana o man froso na ya kire wo a essence ye prisons in nya papa enti no wo sa foreign national no ye ntimi prosecute enti na wo be hia se ye deporto na ko ukrum abanya ya to ababa no a serious kanka ti se galamsey na tie ensam no nkomo a wamo body afa ho mobo abai tina so enfie nan bedru no me se ye hunu kwaya ba kokora o mamu ase say ya stop sa ensam hunu ya wamo ahya ase a wamo edi no a me se enfie nan ne be so no by 2028 no ye hunu kwaya ba kokora o Ghana ha say my buy na aba entino me to galamsey no with impunity. Yangotie mo deputy interior minister no asɛm a wɔka mepacho fa sound
sanctioning these police officers in the illegal, just a second, in these illegal mining areas, if they indeed react positively to this new intervention, they will arrest the illegal miners, they will arrest foreigners, only for you to deport the foreigners they arrest and not prosecute them, because you're categorically stated you're not interested in the foreigners who are engaged in illegal mining, who will be arrested by these commanders that you are threatening to sanction. That policy, there's a policy inconsistency there.
Well, certainly, if I heard Dr. Enin, copiously reading the
Mining Act.
The act and the sanctions thereof. But the fact is that, you see, you and I, we know when it comes to litigation in this country, dealing with our courts, and it can sometimes be very frustrating, because we have instances where people are deported, people are arrested, and you know what, my brother, let me tell you something. It is true that people get arrested, and we prefer repatriating them than to take them through our courts, because you see, when you arrest them, they'll tell you, take me to court. We have lawyers, yes, rightly so. They need, to be proven guilty by our courts. But the fact is that the situation on hand, we cannot do things, the same way and think that we'll have the same results.
Mr. Teller,
we need to be a little bit innovative. It wouldn't sound pleasant.
But where's the innovation in deporting somebody? We've done it before with Aisha One. There's no innovation there.
The point is that, you see, if you are arrested and then we get their embassies to repatriate them, because you see the whole thing is so complex. You arrest some of them, and all they tell you is that they don't have their passports. And the identity is very difficult. So once they get into the system, it's difficult to even track some of them. You understand? So once you are lucky and you grab them, at the crime scene, now taking them, we have another challenge at our prisons. We are looking at 14,000, a population of prisons that we have now. Feeding them is even a problem. Taking care of them. I mean, recently, last week, my boss went to Kumasi. The pictures I saw, seriously, the prisons are congested. So if there's a way to not to exacerbate the situation by sending these people back to their home countries, I think that I would opt for that. Yeah. I would definitely opt for that.
But Mr. Telabi, do you concede, though? You said that taking these foreigners through our legal system is frustrating. The cost will frustrate you.
Yes, sometimes, yes.
But you are okay dealing with the frustrations when it comes to Ghanaians you arrest, but you are not okay dealing with the same individuals when they are foreigners. That is double standards at best.
Oh, not really.
Ne enkobo magin wo kokua mu efa illegal mine and galamsey ho ena ebeleza wo klete tailor bi e de abeto mountain so no ose one ene ye deport safuo yi a be can say ya arrest am ne ya prosecute am a ya in prisons no munukura na ya congested sofa enipa egumu ayema wo man ni sika ya de behwe safuo no entino wano support to say we foreign national na obeye illegal man ni so mu a yen deport where President John Mahama adwene and a deputy interior minister Ebenezer Oklete Telabi aka no entino wait now say the fight against illegal mining na 3 months into President John Mahama administration no aye basa aye de jano wait now say enya dia abenya wotisuwe wobetimi akoko no me say me hyankwam wa say enfie nan ye de nimu no me say John Mahama be wie na mamuo no wo hunu kwaya ba kumpo Ghana ha fa mark ba bia nso nka wo hunu kwaya ba kumpo e wo Ghana ha say 3 months in here NDC constituency executives NDC regional executives and the nay one more excavators kwaya adodan kwakufuado emia marking as red spot nyina no and nay safo na tiasi mu a wo illegal mining with impunity. The so-called CSOs montetewo you've been compromising tino montimi nkasa da no ada ba ko akwa we krefe say hwa mensa no kura ma bufu kura che obia why ya wabogi se kuha utinwa fu kuha as a blade e waga na nyina asa wanya position enti wanya akukuduro ka cha Ghana for say nei untimi and criticize ya ben on the fight against Galamsey esan say wada agi nyina no wo send wo portfolio de akwakoto no. What is this? It's a shame. Eniwo pa say kotobeku ma memwo Ghana for akotam ne dese asasu de na besi yeso say twintwan ene hwede yakọ 3 months ni e kokoyero na kohwe ko ensu na kohwe ne womo eje ene enyan wo man Ghana daache ne ye say no sa no wo de awti wo nim de yakọ eyakọ ba bia ensu awo ko the mining areas na kohwe ene wonam wasa Japan na ye tu Galamsey wo ka kwan ho. Can you imagine this? Na ya tire China for no interior minister and the deputy say yen deport them. Are we serious as a country? Are we serious as a country? Kenneth Ashibe a convener at the ma a coalition of a Galamsey why or say deporting foreigners without serving sentences is illegal. Muntianem to the lands minister say deporting foreigners without serving sentences illegal. Muntianem to the interior minister Honorable Abdul Muhammad Muntaka Mubarak and the deputy Ebenezer Oklete Labi say deporting foreigners without serving sentences illegal. In any case, why is Sami Jenfi? Why is Sami Jenfi? Any the likes of Akugan Mu, the likes of Richard Neskak Mensamu, the likes of you can say Kwakubu Ahinomo, Sami Jenfi eba Biposu Zwe, praise so, Ebe Jina Techemu, the press conference said, Ardan Kwakufuado, Accra excavators abegu you can say, Praneso. Ana wamde to Galamsey ediama party no ene what did you mean wa furu nyina toto so be me ensampe wa basa nyina ye kese wo skin kra kala na sesa chese wo ho ye fe ede entia baby na mo ko atia se ene Galamsey say yenkoye Galamsey nti yenkoko se no ene ye de wa kwa to gold board so why PMMC ade a wokasa ti asenya no ene wo na so kwa Christ excavators diaba ama ode trackers abebo ho na wote quarters wa na wa monitor wo bi ko overboard na wa mia bottom bi na excavator no a stop a seize operation and I do man asem say nkwala asem say ye ka you guys should bow down your heads in shame. Yes, because so be ka say Galamsey ni gold nti yenkoko say ya yentu abama na besesa the narrative no a na wo ba ye no ukura dia wo ye kran ka ba na no kra ma ne tina ukura ka ye ya ma ba na ne tina ukura ka fa so wo ba ye yente se ane ensuo na ani ase no wa ka ko gina friends and crafo mi ensa bi aka ko gina ase wo ye press conference ensuo ne sei ye suban ya mi akatu ya ba wo bia ba gine dia wo bia ba gina akatu ya Ghana ha sei ya tina se anhwe high man crofoi asai wo man no a that is it. That is it. Any anyai. Yabeka ni asanswa kabiemu. The fight against Galamsey. President John Dramani Mahama. Me say evidence no ewo ho. Say Captain Smart bua mensume bua or say NDC regional executives. Constituency executives. One of my crest excavators say kwaye numu akotu Galamsey. etino as a responsible government wo share bo se wo be kwati agalamse no e de na sese wo de sa adanse we eye woti wo ye nyina ewom me pa chaw awia yi me hu na de bia ma me hu agwiri me abadwafo aba baba me nti we firi hotel na ye nto ankomo de so MCF Cocoa Board press release in to somame Ekriafo a motena ma NDC ne John Mahama be dada mo ekachi am se na adan kwakufu ado ne Dr. Mahmoud Bamia nipa bofo na ye ton cocoa bottle e de mamo 3,100 aban no esisimu awia mo abamokro no ene wo mo bae no mo se den me da se etini biamu kakra bi ka ho mame wey a press release from Cocoa Board and that year that be knife into Banra 8th April 2025 I say the executive secretary licensed Cocoa Buyers Association of Ghana Accra cocoa price adjustment for the 2025-26 cocoa season following the recent announcement of a producer price increase in Côte d'Ivoire. Management of Cocoa Board has decided to maintain Ghana's current producer price. This decision comes after careful consideration of the operational and financial implications for the cocoa industry. Management will, however, consider the review of producer price, fees and margins for stakeholders for the 2025-26 cocoa season. Please take note and be guided accordingly. This release was signed by Dr. James Kofi Kutuati, or acting deputy chief executives. The Pacho and Mguasi Akwaba. And then one Amudina Hoka said, Nana Dr. Mahmoud Bamia 3,100 per bag of cocoa. Yade make Kriafono. Abana bought cocoa Kriafo chrono. Namo Namu waswa. Anya Kranka. Cocoa Kriafo bottle back Wabotoa. Mobile 6,500. 65 million. Anyamu Namukai. You're on record. And the current finance minister, Ogojina ni constituency wo, Edi Nana Dr. Mahmoud Bamia temo ebomo krono na sami je fiti obi na ene your friends say kwa atwofo su eti hobi say abani timu ade abani akronfo na ene wo wia kokko akuafo eba ne say na mprempren Oto cocoa bottle free cocoa credit no 3,100 na abani akronfo ene or say 3,100 no should be maintained for 2025-2026 cocoa season. And that now say 3,100 no na the highest in the history of this country. It's a politics in tea. You criticizing Adam Kokufuado and Dr. Mahmoud Bamia say one more real cocoa kriafono. And now by ya 6,500 numpono went to me and found Ru. Was he maintaining? Neo criticizing ye in opposition say enya papa no na me akatua beba the pachofa the finance minister video no to so mame o join here live on Facebook one ogina ho no hwenanim hantwe ogina ho
we system bebre abani wa from cocoa farmers awo Ghana ha abani otudi wanyi hona ndi ni ye kra abani otudi we system bebre abani wa from sika bebre the dame pena mekanyi de cocoa no mono cocoa bag biala abani boton wa bochi oya sika 9,800 oya Ghana sika da no mu 98 million Ghana cedis one bag there's a 98 million cedis Ghana is a share of cocoa board in there oida abano oche de miska bi mu abasa so che ma abasa na ono wa afakul na the cocoa farmer no wa ma na ebie na mo ma bani o to be already waste it aze ono wa afa ebie na wa ma cocoa farmer e ko go boy eti cocoa ba di biala oida watonen enko da aban o ma cocoa farmer 65 million Ghana cedis 65 million Ghana cedis instead of 65 million Ghana citizens, I buy one cocoa farmer or 30 million, and that's extra 3,000 Ghana citizens. And see, 65 and 30 million. If you win there, Abani do in there. Usika MPP Abani Wafa, oh yeah, bag Biela Watolibia, Usika 35 million. We got the president Gufado, Union Baumia, and the MPP Aban, what was the one. Cocoa farmers are Wawagana. Abani ought to be one you went into the year. Abani ought to be where Simu be play. Abani wa from Musika be
betriaka. Ah, Uti Asabu Kaye. I said another Dr. Baumia. Cocoa bottle motombiano. I think on my Krianini 9,500 mebua. But as I saw a mobile cocoa for Cronuntino, Yamau bottle bakubiana 3,000. And you know, what cocoa bottle bakubiama baya. Nanado Dr. Baumia, every cocoa Krianini sika 3,500 at a good botomu. O buy no. Nanka ni papa mua, o dia cost 6,500 impo. O si enyina baby ejina no ana price na ejina abanda dan di jina ye no eye high. O boss abra na nyam betuaka. Yes. And kokwa akuafo so mo amati bi. Propaganda mo mam ho kwama enkrofo we ebe yeye ewo baby amodua kokko ni mu fie eso mfaso ni sunsunsanso na eba no. Eso mfaso ni sunsunsanso da no da kokko ni ba ku bi osu o se ya hodo kokko na guo ya se jo ma ma eba betumu ene chese kokko ni guo ye hu ni ye de ye na mse be gu hwa nyame na atuaka no wo ne na nado ne ba mia ye de ma mu nyina chi ma hu no so mfaso am obi abetom mrade say me ba be mam 7,000 a bag your mama now ateso in 2016 kra no na kokko boto esen 475 cedis I don't cry come Cambria answer what they cost 475 no we be there free 475 about 3,100 o say ni trimu odin etino yanto abentia no na yemfa ma obi a wo promise 7,000 now ni mu wan hwe na yemfa ni nyina ni si ase some 40 minutes gone past 4 how you want to me 101.3 Western Diamond Television Oman Mpuntuo esu eni abedwafo ewo ha say the Western Regional Financial Secretary for the New Patriotic Party Honorable Augustina Nketia owa ha nyono nko na baye inu abema Gregory Esiedu or a member of the NPP Regional Communications Team penifo mienu ene awie yesim konwa na yedi Oman Ghana ho enkomo fa WhatsApp and a text message bra 0248071174 yeah live on all our social media platforms Facebook Western Diamond Television, Twitter and our X Western Diamond Television, YouTube Western Diamond Television, TikTok Western Diamond Television. Honorable Augustina Nketia Ewiai Maha Pajochim akasemunu oye
nyame adom me hoye
nice one
nyankopon de oni ye nam na akade aka
oh I see say regional party ni mu ye boko de
boko kra
nice one nice one we are for 3 months mu ni o e ko say who of a mama
to be 101.3
sure that by now Ghanaians bebre wote enter NDC wodi na wodokoto aba no wenu but problem I make it another them mistake na the 4 years now correct
yes
been trying to about 50% of them wenu
yeah
because ma wo anticipate that nka Ghana be no we wonder why they ask and he nature cra by mistake na nya abewie any binum din koma obi mpotu me catch or there Okochapo kwasra boniface the yankopon offer no boni chen the way take them decision sometimes that's true but the reality
yeah that is the reality
ebinu men won ho pa but wa pam hwamayere body Mr. Galam say wajina simple do within 1 week they can stop it
that is it
o say aban bia why is serious no obutum the 1 week I stop galamsey in the Sabadi mama wa my timelines ohunu ho ano bia
timelines ni unnecessary
ohunu ho ano
a lifelong canker
share video ye play ye nam ne yere kachran kofo 3,100 akoko bag what MPP aban why ye be na opede won ho to hon nti na ode aba o say David because what today obisi oba 6,005 or the one what be that order to wadwin or the bible to wadwin keke na the position na man no we tum wa boaboa no sisi ayetena ha yele beka se galamsey krampu no all kodo power manim I don't blame them because when him there one tempe into order what fill the pocket no into the way to egum fruntum them no but Ghanaians mo ya me do the way more kodo nti why de yeah what do
all right yeah that's it Greg
Osi
na to say
I'm adumu na also
yes adom ye ho ye pa
Osi good to see you
right right
I mean, your days with Fox FM I've been an ardent listener of you.
Wow. That's good.
And so good to see you. Ubai, I think you came the last part of the year.
That's right.
Yeah.
Early part of the year.
Early part rather.
Yeah. Early part of last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was Biana Mitiupa, and you did your best. Listen, the damage was done.
Yeah.
And but I mean, some of us felt that look, you did your very best to assist the party, and we are very grateful to you.
Thank you.
Now, I mean, Mamincha, let me greet Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and the party leadership. Again, Oba Regional Mamincha era Isafuseni and the IFO. I mean, they have held the fort. And I so in your break at Kranti, a Bible film, then will help with the communication to clear the mischief, the diabolics, and the untruth of the NDC. And that I was saying because I'm saying my com so be 2-3 bia. Minyan say I also maybe today I will not go in a brute force. I'm say I was saying
Unya za abotre no mepia fa so mo bia ehuna wo krom ha
mamicha Mr. Agbesi Daniel Mauli Agbesi no say onim no
that's right yeah
Agbesi mamicha no
okay
I mean say wonderful gentleman
very well
Michelle Nindi komo bia na Michelle Nindi said ankoyi and hopefully e bia ban be pe bia and na chef so osi yaba Ghana Mpuntuo nti ye nyai nam
that is it
and so we will say it as it is
that's right
we see it as it is nti Ghanaians and then I mean basically the greater Television-Takoradi people should listen to us
all right Greg yeah that's it the fight against galamsey and matters arising Yebisa has the current government made any headway just 3 months in here wo hwe de kodwa anamo a osi otu no ahye the resource papa bi ana okay yeah, fine free so.
My menfa don shi na minchia NPP yanin peyifo nyina Dr. Mahmoud Baumia national executives eba region musa the regional executives are chairman in the Desia Dano all listeners don shi wole hwe hen na morite hen nyina michia hon kese na MPP 4 titir michia hon michia me brother na michia wa so teda ma me brother okay no me be say me te hade me say wo yeah be bo because me share how bold you are and that's some no correct through oh yeah ma me free hade na mokwa me brother to me frame hey mama no wasn't there cause na TV do man share na nkofo train na wa frame or there careful na me say hey oh yeah na lebo nti owu bia yo owu because me when we were in power no na me ko radio since 2018 na me active on radio and NDC for what they did to us obian pan threaten obia one day say a question when name lace will boot here will be defeated but nobody said anything to them nti say hen ya bana so ye criticize one no obo huna hen will be didi hen echi elukwa na moto di wechi or there park baby hwe na wotwam ko anade ehwe scene na asa na akwa oni na anyame asem but obia ye hu nti ono pode ye de botto nchen but mayarikeni emezi I roho akam don hwe ya mediti because you take decision no about what we are wo wadwen until the obi na adwen when ya walk can no work a day in a way winner. Decision away take no cough for us. San consider media, Nankame one day mistake ya yeding go need ye. Ya can't want them, but dom dodono when tay one thing and I see, and the webby take them decision here and walk over ye hina. Galam say, about the pan and this way to wire from the Mayor Queen, as you rightly said. There is no way NDC bottom war fight the Mukwe. We were doing far better than NDC. Now wale tu meshe excavator pa wadi jatu. Oya na wanka sampuna ye MPP no oya wiyo. De why the wadi jabotum. Eshe military men a wo deploy wonder one core site. Na eshe aluta. Like confusion, bro, na wale chibi na wale yede wo season kof who fight in the mesi a no roko. When 2 months successful pa na ehun there MPP aban ye put a lot of effort they had to stop. Nan this ya bredo. Enyama bebre look oda metina mi dem na modwo ho a I just don't get it. Me say nkofu woni ye lead agora na da ware ye hen den. You don't even know what is going on. Are they fighting it? Chede, mintiasio, Osika. She our win MP authorizing the 1 year galamsey. Clear evidence. Nankasa na himfo. Wa abandoned from the community no woman no. Don't uncle because one pay. What is the president doing about it?
Absolutely nothing.
Into chede wo aseda etwi weni. She 25th January 2025. Troops work operations ewo Tano Forest nim. She juma woko ye what chi NDC for where one a friend then security task force what one call police station before complainants na kasa betro one statement na pono we bail one the one I said you look as an MPP here na brother MPP here chi excavators na yele show no ewo pete mankofulu hu na wolu suna he na mpo ye ye no ense na say 40 excavators no why you after him what you go see what so what chen wa ha takoradi ha what the kwasha tamale baby what dey why you hu de why you she na say ala Independence Day she go see meeting MP or address no go say to mo Kenya the president amnesty no ke the illegal miners na watch one or the bama hono ondido na you see the bibia worry ye bia no sheko Erastus journalist kora odi galamsey fight echi kwa the Facebook page kwa hwede all church ho there bibia woboko to them machines wo ho ebias wokoto machines 5 no wobo report one day won ko to one do san won 200 ebo ndo wa abon tra the next time woboko no in excavators be 10 abeka hom wa 25 obia bibia kodo wonye attempt mpo there nanka hene ye na abredo na yen chairman bi be sorry do stop military men the woba bahode wo botu galamsey do sa nka Ghana fo be kan ba asem ba hwe se me na me NDC chairman you didn't tell me you were coming go back into president was the issue wantia into on issue statement bi ampo there abranti anye ne ye na on chin bo Ghana fo ye hu ne there or you concerned about what is going on into they are not ready to fight this see you kada ye ka because actually the effort that the MPP put up there what about stop galamsey na onye bi na yen ko fi worry what should that what you any military men armed men or course side when to man stop galamsey she na ba se ala she mesi amana wo koku hono sumpo kwa e she hona won white and blue sabe there was na she America wo tu mesi afo wo mpo na won ho ye mobile what's what kwa den job for the boys chede food soldiers one mo hono ko na wala e sha NDC for what TSM days give it to what you na bibi ti dem what yeah wait you wanna walk away then into when mean there when you there I don't want to menye ye and Ghana for what dey bufu and da bia what say oto hona akomado no within this 4 years you will be change when I into wo ho wa feel won kotoku no into this kanka de me mesido meka there the measures that MPP put in place, I went to one stop. Now they compare these measures here. You know, I agree already.
Okay.
They can never stop it.
Very well. Honorable Menase, I call Greg and Chen. Greg.
Osi.
Galamsey fight under President John Mahama.
Yes.
3 months in here.
Yeah.
That is saying.
No, the commitment has been awful. Look, Mr. Mahama, you see, Ghanaians had a lot of trust for him. Simply because now we're in opportunity. Okay, I've been serving from 2013 to 2012 to 2017 January when he left office. But Osi, that first 4 years of Mr. Mahama, look, we had issues of Galamsey in this country. People have forgotten. Galamsey Nankasa or escalate during 2013 to 2016. If you recall, the former minister, Ira Alhaji Yunus Efuseni, he complained bitterly that party folks of the MPP, of the NDC, most of them were complicit. One know where the mad. He complained bitterly. Indeed, he went away and then Mahama Yarga, indeed, they reshuffled Nkofu Bebre, Nkofu Pibo. Osi, Wankosi Bibia. And then they were booted out of office. Then we came to office. Look, Mr. Akufo-Addo's commitment, let me commend him. Okay? Say, Ekaya, Osi, there was even a ban on small-scale mining in this country.
Yeah.
Okay? We used more than a year and a half to clean up the sector. If you don't have commitment, yeah. Okay? But our friends did a lot of politics. And today I don't want to go personal. Tell me, when they may a little bit fine boy, I'll like Mum call them tangent, see. And then call them tangent. Maybe they may decide then I'll be a fine boy. May I come in the first time on your show.
Don't be charitable with the NDC people.
But look, some of the statements being made by the then NDC folks who are now appointees of Mr. Mahama. It's in Sambia and Kofu became Okomapa. Look, Yera Sam George, very arrogant minister of state. You saw what he wrote about President Akufo-Addo. Indeed, he went to vetting and defended that stupid decision now, that stupid statement to make here. Say President Akufo-Addo is complicit. Also, President Ankasa, the Galamsey ni bi. Don't to stop Galamsey no. Now, or wela nka 1 week. Obo to Galamsey sir. Sam George made that loose statement in this country. He went to Parliament at the vetting committee and defended that statement. Masa, in the Yaba, 3 months in office, has Mr. Mahama completely fought the Galamsey and won it? Why the bad now? Fellow Ofosukwachi. On the map and one of the direct now there was Minyabuteno. Very callous and careless minister of state. Yababa no do pa. Plus Sami Jemfi, indeed he came here on Oba Pranadina.
Yeah.
But you know with pictures. Saying there, we are not fighting the Galamsey enough. He was here. And you have been given the opportunity. 3 months in office. What do you have to show for? Look, most of them are talking too much. They are talkatives. From the minister, deputy, minister for interior, Obia Nkebi. Okay? Until Obia Kasa Basa no kuni baby. No, you know. And in some country, most of them are not sensible.
Yeah. And
Dabi. It does. Most of them don't make sense. Yeah. Baby, nah. Look, I heard Muntaka, who is a fine gentleman. Let me put that aside. He told us that since idea of the bind there, they are going to reshuffle the commanders in the mining areas. No? Okay.
Yeah.
Into for example, you see, I'm Papa Inchi. Into Abia Inchia, I win district commander, police. You be enough for near Naba Takoradi. Takoradi to Galamsey Wadi. Near the Takoradi commander now. Look, what what is this? Who told you that? Padino if you had no oko, I will know a saint. And on a sacrosancta, or a holy, or immaculate. On the okwa, he will not be complicit. I mean, what is this? For Okete Telabi, the least said about him, the better. On a deputy, Mamfano Tunchen, Namon Communist Nakasa. He himself. Look at the way he disrespected Mr. Akufo-Addo in Parliament. Sapapano. You have been given the job in the last 3 months. KPI is not the man. Has he met some? Then why? OC, tell me, since I can say the turbidity levels of our waters, but we improve our catchem.
Improve, yes, yeah, quite a West. Yeah.
Ghana Water Company, led by Mutakidu. He should come out and come and talk to us.
101.3.
Yan Forest cover, what is happening to it? Okay? And Mr. Mahaman commitment today. Look, the entire administration, they are confused. They are not serious people. Nobody should take them serious. They can't fight it. We know it. Indeed, we knew it. Look, in some ways, you are very shameful. I want me feel. My father comes from there.
I see.
Yeah. I know they're not boom. Awin Swaman, and they have now divided it into two. They were Awin and then Swaman. Yeah. The MP there, Oscar, is involved in Galamsey. Is in place or Kampa or Galamsey Nibi. The chiefs there have banished the gentleman from that community or MPO. Have you heard Mr. Mahama talk about it? The Western North Regional Minister. As I'm not sure how Wakachi excavators. What urban intervention or the way? What did he do? Has anybody said anything to him? The appointing authority. What is he doing about the gentleman there? By now, and Kapadino, you interdict and crap me investigate now and call your bond. That's why I'm telling Ghanaians, look, I think the decision we took on December 7, most of them were not decisions that the Ghanaians wanted to take. No, yeah, decision most of them didn't vote. Last time Mark will be dead. Mr. Mahama had less than 7 million votes. The voter roll had 18.7 million people. He had less than 7 million votes.
Yeah.
Okay, what that simply means is that over 11 million people did not vote for him. It is said Ghana a lot of people did not vote. Osi, they are not enjoying any goodwill. I'm telling you, for Kroma, it is not like the people love the NDC. That is not true. Okay, people decided not to vote because of apathy. The administration of Akufo-Addo was not. I mean, you cannot say that was 100%. Okay. Enjoy the now lapses and some more and always election there or a referendum on the administration. And so we have been booted out of office and then they have been asked to come and take over. What is their commitment? One case okay na on Fokwim. The Minerals Commission boss. What is he doing? Oh no, I don't. Papa no can you? You see, sometimes Mr. President Akufo-Addo no appointment in Boa. Why? What is the gentleman still doing there?
I see what assembly. O can crowd and me makuma cry me.
What is he doing there?
Because share information a leaky babonte from the Minerals Commission.
Yeah, I feel that insider information were given to these people.
Yes.
I am man about 3 months in office.
And na Juma Ben Kwana we keep in office.
What are you doing there?
Yes. There's a bit critical questions.
Okay, that gentleman there. Them kofunu ye nam na ye kukudu okebia. One kebi. And what ba na say we professional, then you go and put them there. They are the ones what can come in this information. And then they use it against the party. Look, Osi, I'm mutuma culture ma can beam that the NDC administration led by Mr. Mahama, they have no commitment to fight this Galamsey Kanka.
Okay.
Look, Eke Obuasi issue no see ohona. When Captain Smart, a very careless journalist, told this gentleman to go for the concession AG. I can't see Osi.
Yeah.
But I can't be.
Yeah.
When these young boys were shot and killed, it's also on the pool. Edumbansu. You're Mama, or by Edumbansu. I was on a catchman.
Yeah. Or say, or ba. One and another actually, no, I'm saying.
No, but
MC is no more Macane into a bar or be more amnesty. No about Bontiaba to Mujumedi. So no aqua cherry, one more Galamsey.
He said, I'll go there and go and look at what is going on there.
101.3.
It's the Maka that the NDC and it entire they will not help the country. Won't go be our wadi.
Yeah.
The 4 years that Yakon or reverse default settings back to factory settings. We need to be okay. Be and be osi.
Very well. Mame Nase, Greg, Mame Nase, pa hwe obrano some 3 minutes gone past 5. I want to me radio 101.3. The program no air Oman Mpuntuo. It is live on Western Diamond Television. Me pa chofa WhatsApp and a text message bra 0248071174 0248071174. Ebeje brani akenkadi nyina enso etimi ede ama betimi dia fa eye Facebook and YouTube nso eba ebekenkadi nyina etimi ede ama 3 months nie yasesa ban President John Mahama aform the government awie so me ensa nie me pa chaw womo ana womo ekase dokono bo ayedin fam wo bo ayedin wo ye adwuma kra do a unya emfaso emfiri eye adwuma a wo ye no mu esanse aban dada ne de eto awia Ghana fo sika nyina no ene 3 months nie aban aye sesa ye no me pa chaw mi bisa se sidi no na ho oden tesen fam wo bo etisen aduane bo wo mem ha se a NDC for the year propaganda meko jene atosode brode banche bona kwabnane emfere ade no kita dokono ene ye kan say kosua na okita bayre no de akotena studio no ye propaganda 3 months nie anya hwekura nka 1 month no ya de ama honeymoon 2 months na aka no ede na wetim de aye dokono buo ene abafom ana fam wo buo abafom ka hyentuade abuo abafom ukoga utimi nyamfa so edi se obotomu ana 3 months nie honorable gesina nkatia ne ne expect ni ana with regards to cost of living aduane buo baby adu ti beto ka hyentuade abuo fam wo buo cedi dollar sa exchange rate no 3 months nie nanka ba na ade nanka yehwe nim se enema nyina ekokama meboa sa na tie
Oscar say the minyame na ye di be rate nkofu ya ono Captain Smart ma me fa the west kakra na che the NDC wow bom 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 bom
wo ma bon
Ambo Oscar because as at December 2024 dollar no 1 cedi was 14 cedis.
Yes.
In the year can say or 16 cedis. Nti so no na ye di be rate wa sorry.
3 months po.
Ebe reset Ghana no. For me sanko yeah even 13.5 nka mo de nkakra be because ye.
Yeah.
But hey, ochede se gwedini no olukogom no. So oyi 1 cedi or per $1 oyi 14 cedis a. Chede nka say before no so 14 cedis no we see so the extra 2 cedis kan them 2 cedis go botum dey atonso anum
no
o do okohwehwe de kan nti oba no exchange rate na wa hwe ho wontum anye hwe we amfa hwe anka ho won put wa be sen
Wontumi radio 101.3
mayen hwe food prices to them man no what the milo no what had the milo na milk pa na what the you and a milo can and then mo 5 kg no Mr. Abushi ebo ni di ono 5 kg milo 5 kg rice 5 na ehunda wore kan na ebisa ho de nti menyinfu wo depend na paper ko ogom na wo list food prices ana de items in wo de betna na wo kan na de propaganda ibia ende Osika a bro bag and what on 1,500 ndo nam 2,000 plus. Say she beans here na ye school feed ni. Kese boto kese no 2007 in no nam 3,004. Today I just don't want to toe one line and wo a day because one now wo go win your opportunity na watch. They know what we are talking about. She petrol. Only yele banner you know. You winning from January to this time. The what to bear the 4 times so said
no
14 16 chede bibie ni ho wo be me hundo oye nsakra ya or the improvement bi beba ye na abrabo na hwe cost of living basa omunyo chede wankasa no wo achiro poto enyama nkakra so na aba ne ye de support especially we ehia na ye kita mo from wo school BEC registration na ade na aba lutua me school we friend the free say no lutua the support yen that time in na yes Ghana aye de yen pay o enne nyina upon hardship elukom na you are going to pay all those monies na anymore ya rehu ma aside them sika na eribo tua e de aka brand na lebre nyina share unemployment as is ankofo we be create. Just look at the thousands of people who are stuck when they go fie. In the cost of living, why you want monyo na time na them for thousands in po we djuma yempo they were crying. 6 years one bet na fie. Wo bet na fie still dole America no de edubana no bosura na oloko. Chede bibia na basic need of nimpa. On de benye edubana di baby ede wuti boto nsu ebonom. Just imagine here nsu Ghana water for wale bread. Atachansu na ne yes nenu ase na wo purify me hen me yenom no sisi ya wada ne nete mmoframa bobol wodo wonya atacha no mpo na wada na me yanom e woda ma bani mo just 3 months po ne yebutwa wane yi ano na sebe ya dane nyama bebre wo yemfie ne yanom ne densu na we nim nsanu me eje kwa Accra brewefu a enya bia na abono because you will not even get the water to drink. It's abani de brother. Yen yesi. I should GRF. What's in the one first quarter? So when your profit of about 41 billion, who said it? The Mr. Canada didn't willing in over him. Over him. Oh, and I'm gonna make a leave him a betting tax him. See Canada because Baomia de Oche and Quana Ochuma or the best thoughts more why ye. You understand? Or the policies go what the A number may send me through and be Eben has in a what decision. Or no abadan cocaine saga na no one can come because Osha Messi a trend and look on one fat the moon bonen no na galam say now mefema Ghana for and sha as some one best Ghana 4 years no baby yeah. Into other what the fat them yamani na just to do them yamani when you see background be what they are support because when the way try and to kasiagasa. But you know Ghana funi na when near one majority of them when they yeah a mistake but yeah peaceful country yeah yeah by force I did 4 years no was there and I know that 4 years no so Ghanaians nara walk out to one we decided they want to they will all go out in their numbers now our sister now my MPP about papa na nyama papa was starting now continue now why
very well Honorable Augustine Nketiama yeah now 10 minutes gone past 5. My call Greg and Greg 3 months in year President John Dramani Mahama cost of living Senate here and near my what to say from war transport to war over so far car
oh yeah
what to say
nothing has changed masa no Osika we both answer hey Osika like masa yen this administration the Gen Zs have little idea of what Mr. Mahama did in this country
yes
pina woni minti but kama measures in even public sector workers
okay.
You see, President Akufo-Addo, I mean, baby Obia, he was kind enough. Sekaya, 2022 issues PC, we had about 30%. What do we mean 30%? Osika, in 23%, 25%. The least President Akufo-Addo gave us was around 10% or so. On COVID-19 now. Or some man even what you call cost of living allowance. Kola. Yeah. Okay, in spite of difficulties in you're a mama by Abba not brain.
I'm going to pay 10%. I'm going to see Antonio Monfreno.
And labor unions. I mean, look, those people, I think they were compromised.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Osikani was there. I mean, first time you be a president of the republic, you will leave who job or it won't be a Ghana did there. I quote him. Now I heard any public sector workers no. I mean, what is this? That's the first time I because look, governance is no issue.
Yeah.
You don't have to debase the way I find Mr. Mahama or Nyamano. Or you're completely uncalled for. Look, with regards to exchange rate, now Osika. Did you expect the NDC to do anything better than what we are doing?
That's what did they say Dr. Laj Babudom said why arrested dollar.
I mean, look.
Emma, what the key now
Look. I mean, we all know.
It's in another 14 cities now JDC one just said wa bomu so I miss manage the economy no.
And I mean by that 16 city.
3 months ago.
Ebedu December na ye call 20 Ghana city. Ghana should raise their boot.
Oh yes.
This NDC administration, nothing good is coming. Man, I'm catching up.
Yeah.
I can see. Okay, which means who future we say, go forward. They have nothing good to offer us.
Yeah.
Look, we see. My mother is a trader, Otonadi. Okay, I can see a gallon of oil gallon. Them go for gallon. But prices on above ma. Moko is 50 cedi obey one mama. Why? In the politics, they see about my politics, you can lie your way and then come to power. But when you come to power, you deal with the reality.
That is it.
You cannot lie and then use that lie to rule the administration. And that is what is catching up with them. We see everything. Last time I met them, even VIP, they have increased their fare.
Yeah.
And so look for the NDC. I've told people to calm down. Nothing good will come of this administration. Cocoa prices here, what that cocoa free. They have thrown that into their eyes. What that one? From 475 to 3,100 Ghana cedi. We were told the government of President Akufo-Addo was insensitive.
Yes.
No. Those Akufo-Addo me din. Sika 9,000 no this is national kotokum and no the 3,000 ama in the obaya. What's they want to maintain where the 3,100 is?
3,000
one Ghana cedi kwa hey Osi. Look, I'm not catch a Ghana fool. That massa baby the first settings you. Baby one they are not going to improve our lives.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to happen to our cost of living crisis. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
And nobody should expect anything different. Unless you do not know the gentleman called John Mahama. John Mahama. Osika, from 2013 to 2016, I'm near him in the power. Near him in the power. I'm no scorecard, no habit. Into him, you're there. Ghanaians decided not to vote. Yo. Still, that apart no ben was it. But you see, most Ghanaians did not go and vote for Mr. Mahamu. They stayed home. Okay, and then thinking that look, let's give these people some chance and see if they can correct their wrongs.
Yeah.
Wabaya 3 months in office, nothing has changed. Bibian is saying things are rather getting worse. Uskamobu catch them.
Oh, sabe penalty.
Mpaboa mi say Osika last time we only be 50 cedi, 60 cedi. Today go there, we catch 120 cedi, 200 Ghana cedi. Common standard say what my school of man did. No 40 cedi, 30 cedi. Today, about 80, 100.
Yeah.
And the BC, we are told that they should pay their own registration fee.
That is it.
Osikani.
No.
And then I am told that Professor not share the educational dialogue, Professor Drew, Katie Drew. He is proposing that look, about boarding house, you have to pay.
Yeah.
And Ghana should brace themselves. But from September going, we will get parents paying money for pre-tertiary children. What is car? In Soba Kotadisqua, you will pay money. About Cheska, you will pay something. Because we are told that I want what's on YouTube there. Why should somebody attend secondary school for free? They don't like consider madness. The school fees, the miskin now. They say parents won't go to Kumu, but they never appreciated it.
Yeah.
Today you cough that about the miskin, but your rent prices are for ma.
You see, I'm
and people are struggling. Therefore, I'm the Osikani Paka Fupio deliberately menanto pa na menam.
Now it's some.
Yeah, and no mini tradi. Then I may okay, and the Chrome had a young. Yeah, you think of outside this country. We here. There, Osika, we told Ghanaians that no man no Kodua Ghana had it was global. Now, no, yet there, President Akufo-Addo no me watch and wadi. We told Ghanaians. But the impression creator was that no. You watch it. Into them there. My Saban. That was not the answer. I told people that NDC have never been an option in this country.
Okay.
In terms of governance, Osika, NDC cannot be on the same level with MPP. Me assure, nobody should delude him or yourself. Why not so? Look, first 3 months, first quarter, okay. April that and or to football. We should lace our boot from September, October, November to December. That is where you see the true colors of these people.
Gregory Asiedu, a member of the NPP regional communications team, and our team in Karohro some 18 minutes gone past 5. I want to be radio 101.3 Western Diamond Television. Oman Mpuntuo jubadi esu ndie. Mamenya some messages na fe to us. We say, Oscar, good evening, please. NDC people, Asemu, they are not giving good things in Ghana. To Ghanaians. My name is Henry Apo from Chronom Afrancho. Okay, what do I do at the buy? And so I don't know. I say, Oscar, good evening. I am a fear from 2nd D. Please, where are the bishops and other organizations? Are they in Ghana or they have traveled? Omoha, Kaka Yobo, Kaka Bishop Kaka. Ushia Bishop do want to be kasa kaka na yen wanted kaka 3 months in kaka yomunyina want to be kasa. Where do you bossy? Oscar, good evening. I think the container government is out of control and in shambles. Looking at how the Galamsey menace is increasing, money laundering and cocaine everywhere. Indeed, this is the second independence of our time. Still, it is possible. Dr. Bamia for 2028. Regards to my brother Gregory Asiedu, King Mufasa, listening to you inside Efiokuma Jamboree. Yanchia wamo Efiokuma Jamboree area holding na mutiano. Yachia mondakro mabesramo. Why? Mabesramo. Isa fuseni wa parliament biwo Efiokuma kutufum kwano so na honye kutufum. Cemetery kwano so cemetery kwano so. Dakro metiesim. Na mensuma baba monitor parliamentary proceedings kakra na mensumi enipa we dey ade abani o say Oscar, the second coming of President John Mahama is going to mame fan free o say the second coming of President John Mahama is going to be disastrous. Forest reserves being degraded, water bodies polluted, and insecurity all over. Mahama will forever be rich. He has no mercy for the poor Ghanaian. Very wicked and selfish. God bless you, Osika. Mike, Television-Takoradi. God bless you too, Mike. Thank you for doing the listening. Where's your Oscar? Good evening. Are you aware that people are being sacked from GMPC? Yeah, I am aware. Last 2 months, now information by say, honey, you and more as the blue, white, and red as a cratch coffee. They are public at the end here. What will buy your muya mouth where the palm? Well, say, Oscar, good evening. I am Saint Okushambo, me pacho wow, friend, Nyawabuti, Nyakras Wabuti, Edia, Beba. My main kind messages. Saint Okushambo, Oscar, good evening. The fight against Galamsey under President Mahama has been a failure because the NDC government do not have a clear policy and the willpower to do so. It has really been a great mistake to vote for the NDC and President Mahama. Best regards to Honorable Lawyer Isaac Yabu Amanya Akon and Mr. Collins Sir, incoming Eskaro Ketan constituency, Saint Okushembo, and Ediwe Ebaye Yedase. Well, so good evening. In fact, Ghanaians have regretted what they have done for voting NDC into power. How can resetting become reselling? Today, cocaine, tomorrow Galamsey. Another day unnecessary arresting. Why? Are we in Rawlins's regime? God save Ghana. Regards to Nana One. Atuapim edifibe poso edoduwe ebaye. Oscar, good evening. About 30 armed police and military men have raided Honorable Intim Fodio's residence. Yes. The news was first broke by a MPP General Secretary. Justin Kodua Frimpong. Yeah, you be the home komoka cry. America can be carry the bed this and komodo. Where you say Mahama can't help Ghana. It's only NPP that can make Ghana better. Or say John Mahama cannot stop Galamsey in Ghana. Well, no, Eddie or the buy, and no, yeah, that's one for the but where so Oscar, please. I like the way you speak. May our Lord continue to bless you very much. Okay, thank you. In Shiradia, why? Where you say, Oscar, good evening. The next election will be held in 2028. Trust me, if the NPP get 38.2%, you have won. This style of politics is outmoded. Yo, yache. Won't take Ghana. Won't mass. Won't mass. Won't area we say. Oh, mass. It's the air cost. No, yeah, can who the unhuntia. Come back to reality. Why? Adaroma. One for the amba. Come back to reality. Why? Where do you the you say? Okay. Or say me bow. My mini free. I say you. We say. Or say. My name is Elder Samuel Adai from Biri B. I knew that Mafachem. Or say Manso Central, Jacobu. Okay. But say, oh, is it true that Ghanaians have short memory? As Elder, the course December 17th. Nobody has a catch their war. Ghana for your memories in here very, 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 very short. As a aquabia minimuno, and ye kupi tetia bapa. Very, very short. We say, Oscar, good evening. My name is Farouk from Upper East Binduri. God will bless you so much that you give good news for for that. Okay, thank you. Medase pa. We say, Oscar, good evening. Ghanaians are silent watching the NDC. Inshallah, NPP will be back in 2028. Sub-Zero, Edifri, Usiejo, and Odiwe, Ebaye. Where is Oscar? Good evening. Our black voter river is bleeding. It's been polluted by illegal miners. Where is the Christian Council? Silence. Traditional rulers, silence. Ghana is full of hypocrisy. Mahama is a curse to the land. My name is John from Laura. Yanchia Laura Funyina 80 Momoshe Edamasi Papa Pap. A rainy and yan say Reverend John in Tim Fodjo and Clophobia Amso national security operatives. Abba Rani Fie Aqua Tamuno. Bonnie Ben or ye. Honorable Pacho me bisasem. Say, oh yeah, Timemunin. Now who say Bibi Kosuna Enkoye. Now o twi aban adwen e de asisua and then this ya ban ayebone yana asem am bisa no simple question ayebone
Osika onya bone o but mesma asem no oye serious na we hu de won ho ato because more koduide what's in there enfan court when your investigation momba abontin day but assembly see you renting for jo we gina nando ordinary evidence to one kakra chede or you consistent baby obako be a friend oko osido o kada day na me say or pick point kada one ko day dem day one check na ehwe mesia NDC wototo papa do na flight yi be obey and na tie pie na waka fa bi wa ha na waka fa ne bucket wa ha na wo tu kwa dey wo wie na wo be service ehun dey chede na in any case papa is in the one year investigations into this issue.
Yeah,
investigative bodies o Ghana only one and fellows of Ojukwate na wa she ne political space no dibo twantola train sometimes no cheda assembly ho a etie hu a otida na system in any case them no we say no we do kwa dey jam the right bodies na no one year investigation no who's running then if you feel there was your tie wo baby na what the best saying if you there GAB are saying wokoto wo baby the best saying jam the right team now what investigation no one year because I think that them flimsy, trivial, akoshi. Chada me who word nipa me use the man. Excuse you or the mama heni. So offer investigative word nipa Ghana you be okay. Then one day we independent body. But from Felisofo to kwachi the memeti hey. Meto I am through. Abandada na akoshi suni. But when I say we who there I don't know. They least expected the Obechi one them. Since they are blaming one Ghana which people be there and one word information in my for you. Oh, the one done gem there. Obelik made me met one what can we watch a betting tax and me who had the papa be what to be replaced. What can we be 11 and I mean him there. Deal be bokodo. So when I heard it, I wasn't surprised. Into the action when here na man or them fake currencies are no name gold pass. I know what's a video fake Nadina. Yes, chemists be a fine. So me Ghanaians will understand. Because all the woman, just the way who cry fan to baby or the to no will try and enter. No one share. I dare what about support one. Into why Yanani can you? Nadia ye diagula gano bubutu until the day system to the Ediagana for your better say. But they would try and enter ye baby say be the main a bay sabi yajin. Never no but 2 tie no one pet baby no one find one who know the home in the moon. And them cases so the way Uncle for always when name there they would delve into it. Ye boom nasa crano. One boy in team for you no ban. Yeah. One boy who ban papa. Because obedru points bia and na sofo wusu bempa also wo beche no be no pere wo wondroba wo wondroba na ntum kasa bia ma na to one boy who ban pa because I don't know extra trend me so kona bibi wo ma obe ye obe ose no kwal kakra into one boy who ban pa to obey anything to frustrate because I know what the bibi aba frame just to divert attention of Ghanaians but you kote dey wape won fa bibi foforo bia ma ya ba hwehwem
all right and young commander here the minority in parliament mighty minority the 88 enyansafo a womo ewo mrase bedwafie emprempre led by the honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyomakin womo a group womo akọ Reverend John Timfojo residents wo akọ hold a press conference Achre ensem no mu ye di achre Ghana for baby omde no ko nyina no wo mo follow it no there is no cause for alarm ultimi nya ne hwe ye na be wetim di aye no Richard Jackpot se wan wo mo kura no he sa kwa no se President John Mahama enko Ghana mi no enko check the background my appointment un check background oni ade no what is that obi ano military mu chese ne commanders are no me nanim kura no abemu buye e the behavior ne pam ni free soldier adwuma mu one go time no o me coordinate there national security o me mu a anyway Greg yenti on that one
Osika dem asemi na me call Felix ne do ma o ka de menya bota kakra man no hopefully ndey bia menya bota kakra man but mamin ka de asem you see if you say a lie you need more lies to justify the lie
that is it
okay
yeah
Osika I mean yenka binshim last week and you ran team for Joe. Look, let's tell Ghanaians that in team for John Tidami. Okay? In team for Joe is a 3-term member of parliament.
Yeah.
Former deputy minister of education. Okay?
Yeah.
Into the pedigree
and
of
currently Krano or ranking member
on defense and interior
committee.
Also a member of the foreign affairs committee of parliament. Look, that is the pedigree of the gentleman talking. And you went team for job press conference. No, Sika, I was saying team for job came. I say, indeed, he made 4 allegations. That's see, when cocaine issues be on this Cape Coast Takoradi, and then he also made the issue with them alleged bust on the gold and then the fake currency was Saperman. Okay, and then he also made issues with the 2 flights now of Grand Canaria, Albelandi Ukumadino. Why is it that everybody is disinterested in them cocaine in some no okay no be in some another be attention or they by flights no do. When Intimfojo made these allegations, the president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for the first time was very tolerant and accommodating. The posture of him was very good. I'll say a comment. What did he say? He said that look, the security agencies, he named them. offered the CID, the police CID.
Yes.
The NIB.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
And offered the narcotic
controls.
And then the national security coordinator, that's Osman.
Yeah.
Liaise with Ntumfojo and then investigate this issue thoroughly. That was the underlying word there. Here are Mama AUCA. Investigate this issue thoroughly. So I mean reps from all these security agencies plus people from the Civil Aviation Authority, okay, those from Ghana Airport Company, and all relevant stakeholders will come liaise with this honorable member who is in good standing. Now, if he has any evidence, he adduces those evidence before them. Oscar Yanke Bianshem, and Yera Feliso Fosukwachi, the misinformation minister, or the so-called government chief spokesperson. Last time he used the word, and I want to use that word. I think he's infidel. That guy, he doesn't deserve my attention. Me man attention. Oba, when he loses argument, he resort to insult. What did he do? Insult, plain insult on the honorable member. Yeah. He even called him a clown. Oscar, in the context then, it means the gentleman was stupid or foolish.
Yeah.
Someone who is not serious. Osan Fanu, Osofumuku. I'm about describing them. I am not respectful. But this is somebody who is the minister of minister of state in charge of government communication. Osikani Assembly. Why is it that the security agencies now, that the agencies involved, why are they not talking? Why? And then they put pressure on the lady at the airport company to come and write this useless letter. That means I'm not talking on channel. What's the one in team for you? One in team for you. Again, that lady is I was an appointee of President Akufo-Addo. Why is she there? Is she protecting her job? Pamela Yvonne Bibi or protecting the job now? Oscar, and this is you see, I thought that in team for you and we make allegation, okay, and then he who makes the allegation, I don't know, produce evidence, but see. The behavior of NDC, the inconsistency of Felix Ofosukwachi, what do you know? Look, I am telling you that Asamna in team for Jokan. Okay, Osika, I am saying that in Samna Euro and team for Jokan, we should treat it as very serious. Mr. Mahama Nakasasi, or serious allegations and needs investigation. Then you Ofosukwachi go and Abakacha in there. No. It does not demand any investigation. No, a president. He has not handled the issues very well. When he was losing everything, he goes to call out Sami Jemfi to come and insult all of us on Newsfire. Okay? Look, the main issue no habanu. We need a thorough investigation. On the Yakanu, say, we set a committee of inquiry and a commission of inquiry. Yeah, one. Why the matter? But this starts then the Moha was the Wako year and team for Jennifer Day. We're watching the NIB that they have secured a court warrant. There was he. From Coach Iro and Team Fojo. Look, in Team Fojo made that statement on behalf of the minority in parliament. He did not make that statement by himself. No. Okay? Intimidation tactics I don't use no. What is that? They have to be accommodating. The president took that posture. Why is he marauding appointees not following the same posture? Why? Especially Felix Ofosukwachi. The entire government machine, he's the one misbehaving. He's the one fooling. And it's a very arrogant. Osikani for them. This is our power. He's forgotten. Then he's not in opposition. First, no one. Now you are in opposition. Now take them position. Now Ghanaians will forgive you. You can't talk like me. I'm in opposition. You are in government. It is sometimes how vitriolic, how vile, how unsubstantiated, how unverified even facts are. You are so too many big heart. They accommodate them some. Yeah. You don't come out and insult all of us. Yeah, my farmer. No, what's in the test? I pay with Nadi. What is that? Okay. In the next explanation, I mean, what's this?
Greg, that one I say President John Mahama appointed Kwachu Fosu to act as the spokesperson. So that one I can say this gentleman will make President Mahama unpopular.
That is true.
Yes. From that time, Ghana for throw migrate Accra for President Mahama Mamuhua. Now I bet issue an insulting statement.
No post shine.
You see,
well, I have a description of Yera Rollins or the man. Babies with sharp teeth. He was part of those gang.
Okay.
Felix Ofosukwachi on didn't know very dishonest and a liar or a lie of letters.
We didn't trust. I
can't cry. So me, I've said that. Look, Nkobia Bekasa, Sisi, Obia Bekasa. I will not believe all those secret agencies. No, nobody should come and talk. What have they done to the GCAA gentleman? What sacked the gentleman there? Yeah. We are even told there was a Pamela na in team for your information. That was why the lady had to come out and issue that useless statement. What was that for? What's one in team for you? Yeah. One in team for you. Also,
honorable member of parliament. Also one in
team for you. Okay, that's a statement. The man can pull. But you see, Osika, let's get serious in this country. Yeah, Asmaba, it demands proper investigations. Yeah. Get into the issue. Find some finality of it. For this. No, you make headway. That's what posture. Mafa. Yeah. But fellows of Fusuku today, dabi. Always insulting everybody. Now go to Nonsan Haruban. And it's a disgrace to his parents who sent him to school. Fellas. Obiengu, in the Obiengu. I don't know how social media. He's taking the flag for them guys saying something okay. Yeah. I don't know why. You see, I think that Mr. Mama should watch it. When he has to find somebody to look, speak for him. Yes. Say, somebody who speaks for the presidency, that's better. And then maybe, because his body language, he needs talking to, and the president can change this for there. So what's about him for John? And action and the MPP for, the entire leadership, let me commend them. Okay, JFK, Afenyo Markin, all of them, I think was swift. Yeah. That is what the party base needs. Rejuvenate the party base. And in Team Fojo, last man standing, last killer. We are all at we all support him. All right. We all support him.
Thank you.
That's our support.
Okay, Gregory Esiedu and Otene Kano. Some 38 minutes gone past 5. Where's your Oscar? Good evening. Under the leadership of John Mahama, now a ball of kenke is 10 Ghana cedis. A tuber of yam is 100 cedis. Ordinary kokonte is now 10 cedis per small ball. 4 pieces of plantain is now 100 cedis. He doesn't care because he is back to enrich himself and all his family and friends. Empty vessel makes the most noise. Skin pain. And do we buy skin pain, my men chow. Yemia Homani to me after phone so intime emfa or my drink and Ramesel Unya Konya now remua. Kindly lower the volume on your radio and TV set. Now intime have a clearer conversation and there. 0248071174 0248071174 ye bia homana tum me pa cho for adwenche bra na ye nko ye enimo ye mfa ye first caller wa ha. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pa cho udi me bia frefi
famous from Crawford.
Me pa cho ye ntio
masa someone by who said money on watching it. Oh, this was so much. Biana, it is when you know more to alcohol. Then people for money answer. Oh, I promise and the tire, I play piano and the tire by witness from that. So, I said, okay, I know, yeah. Well, so I play the tire by I want to see. Well, that just someone working, I just know. The master movement be you, but your man almost so much in the corner is wrong.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Oscar.
About your Udi maybe a free fee.
Your Mpuntuo Unia Yankabolo, a hunter.
It won't catch you to Quayana. Anyway, my interior.
Mammy. Diamond Frank Chiaka, Farmer Action Man. Mr. Hunter was 6 years. They did the other year way to move. Yes, Honorable Benedict could snap to our second vice. Only you be order or other being to opposition or the ember power. Maybe that Eshe, Yemi and Mendy to go when I'm Buna. Oh, they are starting. 90 days. I teach up on there.
Kawase when why?
You remember the area 92 days when I'm a boy over there, Yaman Koyi. I knew to put it out to me. Wow, Koyi. Galante, I will bet what kind of whatever base you are not quantity. na me bana oya Reverend and Wapot fan this amambua oya person akra.
Okay. Mayanase. Okay, Mayanase. Wada Mayanase. Mami nye webi wa hasimra. Okay, 0248071174. Afi February so na intimi ending komoni 0248071174. February so na ending komoni. Okay, right. Mami say metimi. Okay. Anyway. 0248071174. 0248071174. All right. Yem fawin here say we are. Hello, good evening. Ajatibu niye. All right. Ajatibu yentie we. Ma Ore kasa, Accra kasa, ore kasa. Yeah.
On the regional organizer no one the man. Incoming chairman Mpuntuo and a brother Gregory. Mamincha Honorable Wama, Chairman Basi, Honorable Kobe. Sir, Osikani won't dream you. You won't dream me, Papa. And this I'm walking on the now, Osika, Ampino, Oman Mpuntuo, and our information is over the record.
Well, information for Frobia Bana.
Oman Fananko, maybe one of your sister stations.
Okay.
Almost minority leaders in the Pushiko inside.
Okay. That's good.
Maybe American is minority, they should be very money now.
Okay.
That's a share great. Yanni, you won't be share from the opposition. Accra, and then a cocoa for Musu. Omun Street, the Chakra, near Mabroa, I'll buy a baby Kabu, or Cotuna Babandis. Which one was a whooper street light? But if you have a Bahama, yes, she and a shit, or families on the people. Namso Komahama or Komahama or Kwaja.
Okay.
Young man knows I now fire. Kwaji, I'm friendly with some street lights. Just your honor, who goes your way from come. And then, oh, you know, Mahu, who Abruata, who yes. Oh, you know, Mahu. Oh, you Mahama or Kwaji.
Okay. Ajay say, hello, good evening.
Hello.
Me bacho udi baby afrefi.
Me pocho me kasa ti wi ni ba.
Na e frost say.
Okom kwabna ahin.
An kwabna ntie we.
Opeyin ni me de wa se wo, ejuma pa mo ya abo Ghana.
101.3.
Me pocho ti. Mama, that's why ni wo oni. Opeyin Ghana akwa nwunye me over 3 months ti ja yenya ye wo me 3 months anwunye na da kunu wato nan hey yani ye wo Ghana yam pa ye pa mo excellency na na dan kwa akufu ado papa pay na free cheche otidan go pi ko the 70 wamba we do one school na papa ejuma ya osum no man Ghana yen minority leader in parliament oya honorable appeal market ibe si to ama on be bia wa say be bia I mean, come on, you ready? No question, no man.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
About your Udim baby are free.
Yankee Alberto, Ustejo.
My intio mini abema.
Oh, I'm more when then. I listen not somebody thank you there. You are what you want to occupy job on back and do. I don't know how you see it. One time you go to can matter.
No.
Why quiet for mastermind.
Okay. Yeah, that's a papa. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Mommy, Udim baby are free.
Osikani Pacho, good evening. Me fresh with about.
Auntie Kuku ani.
Pacho,
my intio.
Osika, me say koko asam na wo be ka de sia. Me bra ya be to aba oye koko farmer. Me ka bibia se bra koko to aba de NDC fo ka ya trust na bi. Metro ama NDC. Okwato aba de NDC bi ke ni megu me nche wa ha me hwe wo mu. E na wo hwe na obo ne hene. Me onya sika di bi na odi aba. E se be se mi aye be hu no hu. E be che sei. And then the man was secondary school, and then you can't say, I'm the brown, what to make a train and say, oh, my twins, if you was secondary, you know, secondary school, Cotraba, Pamela went here, and then what's no, and then on my cocoa, and then become a cannon, Papa Moka, Mebla went here. And so they said, you are cocoa from a Silumbe, a better say, Medas Osika. Yes, yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, I'm far for free. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
What for would be afraid?
About you, near Kwame.
Kwame free.
Bongo.
My intio Kwame.
Okay. But that's a Minister Osika. When Uncrofoy or my papa way. Minister, and Bibi Papa Bia no more de Begana for. Because Mama Yehunuda. Because me kasa mama patu no edi anka wa potesa. But you say krana wa ba mo wa ba be chief kanyina eti. But Ghana obia engineer yes see adum so oba o stronghold asa na America side me no stronghold obongo dum so enkofo fridge na uko bebia o moye fridge repeller honum fridge ya yema ho no uko bebia o TV repeller TV I am our home almost Mahama. They said there was a MPP form that they no echo back ben crew so that at least coming 2028 no you be winning cry you'll be on the baker. Okay. Because me chama to me incoming national chairman. That's right. That's right. That's it. That's it. Chiabongo phone na my. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Osika.
Mebacho udin baby afraid fi.
Ochiame ni ade team na what say?
Ochiame me ho ya pa bete won ka che.
Oh, me nya me che ho, me fle bia me sanka mo.
Kafra.
Nyam na adma me say timi aka mo.
Ye ntie wa.
Yo, ayimle me chiaru abagafo.
Yo.
Na ma ya che ma untumi ne onabo krede Japan. Osika. Me kwa manya ne ntie se shape na ede UCG for them abaya no and look at the charge so apa you and one thing
shape no tie apa yo
it's na ma continue to be by Leila no
I see
and the manya no nka manya no
okay
it's the time never pa paisa ebe pa paisa elu na mo soro na ne tell you to me apai this a Ghana pe say lu pe tell you na pai dia and then Ghana baby aye ko no inti ko pai nyame hu
okay mo ne nyame entra ochiame ye fa friend si ase mo amugusu friend nyina ye besre mo fa enche wo kra bre no akasima du na no nsia atimi abo no nsia abo a abna se wa mani ampode o chirema ba e de enwure no nsia brem kasebo enso ebetimi aba honorable Augustina ye de enkomo no esia ne sa ensemba ne yakade atwato ne asoso
Osika America ne de Ghana for wo mo wona komanto woni yem even though sisia economy no why abenkwan economy yes
momoni wo
yeah me reasons to America dem ne de ahen madesi ekogoma abenkwan ne yetaye because a live soup issue when the live soup the other nam na nyama tomatoes anyo na dibe but abenkwan no and for tomatoes ngum pa ebedi e de momai krutum na scent no femala ebotum opiwa edibi di fufula na kokonta adiche ebotum edi dokon edi monti abenkwan economy ne yewum yem won manage won ka hona akomantu onyem wa pro no say yem hina yem bobo ye ho yen hye ye ho den imom ye bo ho a onye no yem wonya we de ma de onye wo ye ni ya fine wan ye ni ye ya 4 years or wal papa no so on worry bebre nti obi anka na akomantu ne yem ne ya de ho no so wonya time wo tie hen ya de ho na ase ne ye de atumu nso de 2026 elections yeboko na me ya aduma
good
Manso Mbokobi
that's right
and me pe dem moko as women organizer nti obia legend one na wo choose one na one famento na one hwehwem
okay
na wo hu de wode moto nsane anima motu maye mbri ni dra we take decision papa
very well Honorable Augustina Nketia Western Regional Financial Secretary New Patriotic Party Greg
Oscar
ye
now Oscar Maminchi my senior brother I mean honorable and son of my friend Steve Nasiedu I mean Kofupi friend confusion now also will tell you or Fikuma na also will tell you Maminchian Oscar look we want to tell the NDC that they cannot intimidate anybody in this country okay when they were in this country they spoke at length okay people spoke the language they wanted in this country in some one and want to tell them that look the person will take of being intolerant and arrogant at the same time it will not help them we want the country to improve Omanu Otumpon ana Osika inti yapade make MPP funu I mean most of my friends are down look most of them are down and I'm now I have to come on board
that is it
yeah I mean if you look at the magnitude of the defeat look a lot of people are down but I want to tell them that look no it's just a storm in a teacup
that is it
okay yeah assembly and see we have not been rocked na mutuma catch them for there God willing 2029 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will form the new administration in this country.
Very well.
Okay, right. And I know that your boss, Ira, chairman to be for the regional national chairman. Wow, maybe I would have to think about it and see. But I wish him very well.
Very well.
I wish him very well.
Very well. Thank you so much. Gregory Asiedu, Western Regional NPP Communications Team member. Yada say. Yadin komoni nyina ni si ase na production team na ase papa Yaro me da say Yaro the boy wonder Yaro the boy wonder Yaro we are too much thank you Same Dingo 1,000 Same thank you afei na ochema ba se abna se wa thank you executive producer Berima ba na Kunadu Abupra mana prek technician on duty meden de Osikani Frimpong Manso yes also don sia ba hia news team no namofa enumere no sia brem kase ebo emre asemo aye kanie wo hia nu asere kire no chiaro nipa nsehwe enche na nipa de amia 6 feet adakatia adom bedum ya ne a wo china ye nhia na ye nto aso meko na sisi kase prr nyumna me de pa adam di jam kwan good evening